Amid the forecast of heavy rainfall in parts of Karnataka for the next few days, heavy downpours battered the IT capital Bengaluru on Wednesday evening, flooding several areas in the east, south, and central parts of the city. According to the Indian Meteorological Department, a yellow alert indicative of heavy rain has been issued as rainfall will continue for the next 3 days. Visual from low-lying areas showed heavily waterlogged roads, water flowing into open manholes, flooded basement parking and damaged vehicles. Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh General Secretary Dattatreya Hosbale on Wednesday said religious conversion and migration from Bangladesh are causing population imbalance. He called for the strict implementation of anti-conversion laws. Addressing reporters after a 4-day all India Working Committee meeting of the RSS in Prayagraj, Hosbale said the organization is trying to create awareness on conversion. According to the news agency PTI, Hosbale said as a result, there has been a favorable outcome of Ghar Wapsi, the Sangh Parivar effort to bring back to the Hindu fold people, it says, converted to faiths like Islam and Christianity. He said the existing laws to prevent religious conversion need to be implemented strictly. With a low-pressure area being formed over the North Andaman Sea and the adjoining regions of the South Andaman Sea and Southeast Bay of Bengal, Cyclone Sitarang is likely to be formed over the Bay of Bengal by October 23rd. The cyclonic circulation, which extends up to 7.6 km above the sea level, would move west-northwestwards and concentrate into a depression by October 22nd before forming into a storm over the Bay of Bengal. Taking it to Twitter on Wednesday, the Indian Meteorological Department wrote, a cyclonic circulation lies over North Andaman Sea and neighborhood persisting over the same region since yesterday, and now it is extending up to mid-tropospheric levels at 8:30 hours Indian Standard Time of today, the 19th of October 2022. The rupee hit a record low of 83 rupees 08 paise against the resurgent dollar early on Thursday after breaching the 83 mark for the first time ever in the previous session as investor concerns about impending recession reduced risk appetite. Bloomberg quoted the rupee at 83.0925 per dollar after opening at 82.9825 after hitting a new record low of 83.1212. PTI reported that the rupee fell 6 paise to a new all-time low of 83.06 against US dollar in early trade. In the previous seesaw session, the domestic currency had reversed sharp gains from earlier on Wednesday to close at its weakest level of 83.02 per dollar, driven by the Reserve Bank of India likely buying dollars at about 82 in currency future to buffer up its capacity to intervene. Ahead of the results of the 20th National Congress meeting, the protest against Chinese President Xi Jinping showed how dissatisfaction has gripped the society and especially in the wake of its draconian zero-COVID policy. Just before the beginning of the once-in-a-5-year National Congress in Beijing, people protested against the country's authoritarian system on October 13th. Thousands of users of WeChat amplified anti-Xi narrative in a freewheeling manner after a youth near a ring road bridge in Beijing burnt a tire and hung 2 banners from the bridge written with a demand for the removal of dictator and traitor Xi Jinping.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app. Choose the language you prefer to get updates in and be up to date with the latest news.